Hey everyone, Jim here with another episode for the Grant Investments YouTube channel. It is April 11th. It has been quite the week. Today I'm providing a quick update to my previous video on tariffs because a lot has changed in just the past few days. To recap, on April 2nd there were announcements on tariffs that far exceeded what most were expecting. The markets did not respond well. Both the bond and stock markets reacted negatively. But just a few days later, there was another announcement indicating a significant scaling back on those tariffs, along with a signal that the U.S. is open to negotiations. And in fact, there has been some traction on that front as countries have reached out wanting to negotiate. The bond market immediately began to stabilize, at least in the moment, and the stock market rallied sharply. It should be noted, however, that while tariffs were reduced for most countries, they were increased substantially for China. Since then, we've seen some back and forth movement as uncertainty continues to play out. What does all this mean? Well, if nothing else, it reinforces what I said in my previous video, that we can't predict the future, we shouldn't try, we shouldn't panic, and we shouldn't overreact. Instead, we should continue to focus on the fundamentals. I've said many times before that I don't like to get political, and I'm not going to start now, but I do want to share my perspective on where I believe things might be headed. I think what happened in the bond market this week played a key role in prompting the recent de-escalation, and I genuinely hope there's a growing recognition that this situation may have been a misstep and one that needs to be reconsidered and dialed back. Hopefully this week marks the beginning of that process, though there's still a long way to go and it won't necessarily be a smooth ride. It's entirely possible that the markets may need to speak up again to keep that message front and center. But here's what I would see as encouraging news. This week shows us that when the markets speak, there are still people who listen. And as long as people keep listening, I believe we'll continue moving in a better direction, though once again, not necessarily in a straight line. So our strategy does not change. Don't panic. Don't speculate based on what you think might happen, because truthfully no one knows, and keep diversifying and stay focused on the fundamentals. That's all for today. As always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.